It was a balmy summer evening in 1969 when the world held its breath, watching in awe as Neil Armstrong took mankind's first steps on the lunar surface. The Apollo 11 mission had captivated the imagination of millions, marking a monumental achievement for humanity. Or so we were led to believe. Deep within the vast corridors of NASA's secret chambers, a different story was unfolding. The moon landing was nothing more than an elaborate fabrication, meticulously orchestrated to deceive the world. This shocking revelation, shrouded in secrecy for decades, is now beginning to unravel as truth seekers dig deeper into the enigma surrounding NASA's grand deception. The first thread in this intricate web of deceit was exposed in 2006 when NASA confessed to an unthinkable blunder. The original video recordings of the Apollo 11 moon landing had been accidentally recorded over. Conspiracy theorists seized upon this revelation, arguing that it was a deliberate act to erase any evidence that could expose their ruse. A Russian official, recognizing the gravity of the situation, demanded an investigation. The world held its breath, awaiting answers from NASA. Yet, the agency remained resolute, offering a seemingly plausible explanation. According to Reuters, NASA claimed that an archive in Sydney had located the missing videos in 2004. However, this turned out to be false, setting off a global manhunt for the truth. NASA's audacious plan was to retrieve the missing footage, hoping to produce crisper images of the moon landing than those broadcast on television. But as time passed, doubts emerged. Most experts within NASA now believe that the original tapes are lost forever. The culprits? Budget cuts and a procedure from the 60s and 70s of reusing tape reels after a certain period. It's estimated that up to 200,000 tapes were magnetically erased, likely including the irrefutable proof of the moon landing. However, not all was lost. A few tantalizing fragments of evidence escaped the clutches of NASA's erasing magnets. In 1972, during the Apollo 16 mission, astronaut John Young unintentionally left his microphone on while on the moon. NASA recorded his candid discussion on the digestive effects of space food. Little did he know that his conversation would be one of the few surviving remnants of the moon landing's audio history. Young's microphone slip-up wasn't the only anomaly. In a separate incident, during the Gemini 3 mission, he smuggled a corned beef sandwich aboard. Astonishingly, this audacious act was captured on tape. As Young and his co-pilot, Gus Grissom, munched on the sandwich, crumbs floated through the spacecraft, posing a potential hazard to its electrical systems. The emergence of these snippets of uncensored audio revealed a side of NASA that had been carefully concealed from public view. But why would the world's foremost space agency go to such lengths to fake the moon landing? What dark secrets lie at the heart of this conspiracy? The truth is that the moon landing was an elaborate ploy to secure political dominance in the Cold War era. The United States was locked in a race against the Soviet Union, each vying for supremacy in space exploration. Faced with the pressure to surpass their rivals, NASA devised an audacious plan to stage the moon landing, capturing the hearts and minds of people around the world while effectively declaring victory in the space race. As the years passed, however, cracks began to appear in NASA's carefully constructed facade. People started questioning the authenticity of the moon landing, unearthing discrepancies in the footage and anomalies in the official narrative. The accidental erasure of the original tapes only fueled the flames of suspicion, intensifying the search for the truth. Now, a growing movement of truth seekers has emerged, tirelessly sifting through the digital footprints and hidden documents, determined to expose NASA's secrets once and for all. Their diligent efforts, fueled by an insatiable hunger for truth, have begun to uncover the lies woven into the fabric of history. The time has come to shed light on NASA's grand deception. The evidence is mounting, the anomalies are piling up, and the voices of skepticism are growing louder. It is a pivotal moment in human history where the pursuit of truth and the dismantling of deceit converge. Prepare yourself for the revelations that await as the world awakens to the realization that the moon landing was not the giant leap for mankind it was claimed to be. The truth is within our grasp, and together, we will unveil the greatest cover-up in human history.